Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sen.
M15 PCA.
Native 454.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast. And going back to what are probably most popular videos, Star Trek Discovery.
Yeah.
At WonderCon, they showed off a little video thing that supposedly was supposed to be in season 1, as the cliffhanger.
Oh, okay.
But so we speculated from the very, very beginning that Section 31 has to be a part of this world.
Yeah, somewhere.
We talked about mirror universes. We got that. We're like, Section 31's got to be part of it because the black badges, all the secret crap. So this goes to confirm that Section 31 exists in this world.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
So we get this little 2-minute and 30-second little cliffhanger thing.
It was more like 10 minutes.
It felt like a million years because that's everything. Discovery's like that. So we get Georgiou's running a whorehouse, the same one that was on Klingon Homeworld. Like she just went back to that.
Yeah, not even like being like an officer or doing
nothing
anything.
or doing gun running or something. No, she's literally running the cat house. So some guy walks in and starts talking to her, and she's like drinking. Oh, what do you want from me? He's like, oh, I wanted to meet you. Oh, you don't walk like a trill and you don't talk like a trill. I watch a lot of Trek in my life. Is there anything trills do that give away by the way they walk and talk?
No, nothing.
I can understand a Vulcan, because Vulcans have a certain canter, a certain demeanor. Yeah. Okay, you get that. Vulcans are, Klingons. But trills?
Yeah, trills don't have those kind of things.
Except for Dax being fine, but besides that, is that the only giveaway, right?
She's so good looking, she's going to be Mary Spock.
Yeah, I know, right? So that line is so stupid. Can anyone out there in the Trek fandom tell me that trills walk and talk a certain way that you can tell when one's not a real trill?
I can't think of one thing. And I've watched so much Star Trek, I can't.
And I spent a lot of time looking at Dax. I did, and I didn't think I saw a certain way that she talked and walked.
No.
That did make, that's totally different from a human.
Yeah.
I mean, if there was some distinct thing a trill does no one else does and he didn't do it at that time, okay, no, he just walked into the building.
And was talking to her.
Yeah,
nothing.
And we're talking like when we talked to her for 2 seconds?
Like 10 seconds max.
Max. And she knew.
And he walked from a wall to a table about 5 feet. So those 5 steps is just enough for her to know.
That's so stupid.
That's the thing we hate about this series is they bring up these dumb things.
Why can't you have a tricorder? Oh, that's funny. I tricorder everyone that came in here, and it says you're not a trill.
Yeah.
There's all problem solved. No, can't do that.
But that would be a science answer.
Yeah.
And they don't like having science answers in this series. Well, so, okay, this guy's like, of course, we need people that can, protect the universe, and they do things their own way. Like, oh, here we go. Here's the upsell. He basically offers her a position in Section 31. So now this evil Georgiou is part of Section 31.
Yeah, no.
Which is
I don't like that.
Yeah, kind of a dangerous thing to give someone.
But they like people like that, but then they're not going to be able to control her.
No.
Yeah.
She gets opportunity to screw someone over to get an advantage, she's going to take it.
You want to see some cool Section 31 stuff in Deep Space Nine?
Oh,
man, that's some of the best.
Cologne was amazing.
I love that guy.
Could you imagine they gave her
He's a piece of garbage. I love
Yeah, I
him.
love that.
Could you imagine they gave her an advanced ship or something, and she's even on that ship, she could take over it?
Yeah.
It's just that everything about Discovery, I'm a girl and I'm better than everyone.
Oh, yeah, that's what they gave Georgiou. That's all she knew.
Yeah.
So stupid. Ridiculous.
She's drinking these little shots looks like a horn.
Yeah.
So dumb.
I didn't even like that scene because the camera was shaking too much.
That's something in Discovery that happens where the camera's always kind of bobbing a little bit.
Up and down.
They couldn't afford a freaking gimbal. They just had to keep going, right? So that was showed off at WonderCon, and it's like, man, the bad taste in my mouth all over again. But man, one thing we liked about the Discovery is we would watch all our reviews. We break it down. We go scene by scene, and people give us crap. Oh, you sit there and nitpick everything. When it's Trek, I'm going to nitpick it.
Especially if you're going to do a Kirk's time.
Yeah.
This is around Kirk's time, guys.
We love Trek, and we're going to nitpick the hell out of it because guess what? That's what we do. Yeah. And that's what Trek fans do because we're going to look into a lot of things. I'm not the Grand Master of all knowledge. I can't recall all the star dates in my mind, but I know the feeling of Trek, and none of this feels like it. And this little thing just brought back all the bad feelings.
Yeah, nothing. None of the good serial parts, just the bad. This does.
And the sad part is if they didn't throw some of the keywords like Alliance and all the stuff in the trailer, you would have no idea.
Yeah, if you took the badge out of the end, and I showed this to someone, I'm like, oh, this is a new Battlestar Galactica, this is a new Stargate. You'd believe it.
Heck, I'm even Buck Rogers at this point. Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just...
Anyone asked you for a lap dance? And Gene Roddenberry rolls over in his grave one more time.
Well, we're talking about lap dances in Star Trek.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
lap dances.
Ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous.
So, yeah, Star Trek is going across the galaxy, finding new life. We end up in some
ho-
brothel with
yeah.
about lap dances. Okay, this is great.
Yeah, see, we basically always thought Section 31 has something to do with this series way back when we first learned about this jumping
But
sport drive
so
thing.
you're telling me Section 31 was on the ship. Remember, they have those black badges in the first episodes. You're telling me they let Lorca go to this other universe to do all this. They didn't try to stop them.
No.
They didn't have any access to override all the programs. There's Section 31, nothing.
Yeah.
How stupid is that?
Oh, and again, I'm just skimming this article from comicbook.com. It says Discovery's going to start filming the second season in April, so they're going to just barely start filming in April.
Yeah.
So it's still a ways off before we can start going all over this all over again.
Yeah, it's
But
the
man-
anti-Orville, okay?
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
excited
and
about
then here's
that.
the thing, though. People get mad at us for nitpicking Trek. We nitpick Orville, and we nitpick Ninja Turtles. Those are things we really care about.
Yes.
We don't do a lot of reviews, like full-blown reviews, but when we do, we're nerds. We're geeks.
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
dig
commit.
into it, and
Yeah.
that's what we do. And so that's just how it works. Star Wars, we check out a review for the final episode of Rebels. We dig deep, and that's
And
what
the
we
reason
do.
why we didn't do Last Jedi because it was so awful.
And we had nothing to add to that,
No.
that terribleness.
Yeah, that was a
Roast
interesting-
Tico.
At least discover there are some people for some reason that do like it. Last Jedi is a little bit more universally hated.
Because in the first, I think it was in the second episode, you see guys with black badges.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Yeah, and you were
guys.
bringing. You remember we were talking about this earlier, and like they were letting Lorca do all that crap, and Section
Yeah.
31 was there.
Yeah, unless they wanted him to do this. Was it the plan to get Giorgio? They knew the whole time. I don't know.
It was a secret plan to get that bowl of fortune cookies. Damn it, they had to get them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh man, just all the bad memories of the Discovery.
Oh yeah, it just
Yeah.
came all back like.
I felt literally. It's a 2-minute trailer. It felt like it was like an hour long because it's so true. He's sitting at the
It's
table.
anticlimactic
Yeah.
and boring.
Yeah, the thing is, when you're gonna do a teaser like that, make it like a minute.
Well,
you
I
know?
guess it was supposed to be part of the episode, and they
Yeah,
cut
so
in,
it
and
was
it was
there.
already filmed, and the black badges are cool. I was like, I actually
Yeah.
would buy one of those black
Oh,
badges.
and then again, don't say we just Christmas. I love the theme song, and I think the starships look amazing.
Oh, the
There is
special
some-
effects look great
Oh, yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah.
And when I like Suru, I think was the breakout character. And when they use science answers to solve problems, that was my favorite. When
Yeah.
they all go down, we have to figure out this problem, and there are, it was the
And I like
engineer and-
engineer. I love the fact that Paul is actually
Yeah.
a decent character now. He's not so
He grew.
bad.
Yes.
He grew from being a whiny prick to being a decent human being.
Yeah, Paul, the
Stamets was the last name.
the redhead girl.
Yeah, Tilly grew.
Tilly grew.
And I love Suru. I liked
Suru,
him.
yeah,
People
exactly.
give us crap for liking Suru, but he did a good job as
Yeah, he was
captain.
terrible on the planet, but after that,
He did a pretty
he did a good
decent job being a
And then
captain.
I just going back to the scene where he's talking to Lorca, trying to think of, man, take your thanks and shove it, okay?
Yeah.
We don't want you. You're a disgusting human being.
But so it's not all hate. It's mostly hate because it just feels so weird. And Section 31 does make the series a little bit better.
Yeah, it makes
because it
sense.
explains a little bit more. Mirror universes explained
Yeah.
a little bit more. So they're filming in April. When it comes back on, we'll do every episode
I know
again.
we're gonna do, and we should have. Anyway, we don't drink, but if we did, we'd have a drink game. How many times did they praise Michael Burnham this episode?
How fast does it take?
Yeah, last episode literally took almost to the end. We almost thought a whole episode where they didn't
But
praise
there
her.
was episodes where it was literally 30 seconds into the episode
Yeah.
and someone had to praise Michael Burnham.
It's
For doing
ridiculous.
something.
I hate that. I
Michael,
can't-
this is your victory. No, it's a victory for the Federation, not just Michael's victory.
Mm-hmm.
Cisco, this is your victory. No one ever said that.
no, he didn't need it.
He got awards and accommodations, but at that time that makes sense. Not turning out the whole time. But you know what? It's all you, man. Picard, you did this. You
Yeah,
said-
Picard, this is you beat the Borg. This is your victory.
Yeah.
No, and so getting back into Discovery, it's cool to see Section 31, but again, it's in Discovery, not in something else. So that we're gonna leave it at that. Come April, there'll probably be more trailers and things like
Yeah,
that.
more
But
Section
man,
31.
Oh man, just
More lap
watch it
dances.
with the watch with Sloane and Bashir. I just love their little debates they have.
that's great.
Oh yeah, and then you think he thinks Sloane thinks he has Bashir, and then he gets him, and then he ends up killing himself
Yeah.
like with that cyanide pill, basically. Like that was so good.
Section 31s, they're bastards, but we love them though.
Yeah.
Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching and be sure to like, sub, and share. Also, for the most up-to-date information about the podcast, follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast.